Okay, so we're on the collection caper to pick up the Subaru. I'm very nervous about putting it on the trailer because it's only got 3 wheels and I really don't want to damage the trailer. They're very insistent about me looking after it properly, so we'll see how that goes. But I've got my engine crane, trolley jack and 2 dollies, 2 wheel dollies, so hopefully that'll be okay.
And your wife.
Oh yeah, I haven't got my wife.
Yeah.
And my 11-year-old son, and I've got a friend that's joining me. I haven't seen him in several years, but he and I have been into Renault 5s for many years, so I'm looking forward to seeing him again. As usual, we're stuck in the M25 because of an accident. So we're an hour later than we wanted to be, which is pretty annoying. So 2-hour journey is taking us 3 hours. Very frustrating. But never mind, we've got the trailer, we've got drinks, no snacks, we're good to go. This Audi driver, absolute pain. I just had to overtake a cyclist with the trailer and he wouldn't move out of the way. Gee whiz.
Andrew, can you remind me again why the heck we are driving halfway across Kent and Surrey along the M25 to go and pick up a crash damaged car?
Because we want the engine.
Why?
So we want the engine for our VW bus. I've found a crashed Subaru Legacy Outback, Gen 4. It's a manual car and they're quite rare. I want the manual car because it's got, I don't need to fake the transmission controller. So that's one less electronic module I've got to try and circumvent. But the car's only got 3 wheels, so it's going to be interesting loading it onto the trailer.
So at this juncture you should explain to everybody why a 3-litre Subaru rather than a traditional VW engine or the more popular 2.5-litre Subarus.
Good question. Because I'm concerned about the reliability and performance of the VW engine, and I've always wanted to do an engine swap, and you can never have too much power. I also really like the sound of the Subaru flat 6, and I just feel that if I fitted the 2.5 litre I'd just be disappointed and wishing I had fitted the 3 litre after all. So I really don't want to do it twice or regret my decision later. It's going to make life a lot harder for us to do the installation of the engine swap, but I hope the benefit will be worth it.
So what do you think about Daddy's madcap scheme for a 3-litre Subaru?
Well, normal. It's Dad we're talking about here, so...
Right, so my dad asked me last night, why aren't you fitting a turbo to this bus?
In 2 miles at junction 15, use the left lane.
And I said because it's already enough. And he said he wants to give me races in his VW. He's got a Club Joker VW with 200 brake horsepower and a DSG gearbox. But this van, by the time it's done, should have around 265 bhp. The silly thing is, that's more than the vehicle we're in now, which is a 2.7 ton Discovery, and that doesn't perform badly. So yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Mental.
Exciting.
Mental.
Exciting.
Yeah, exciting in the brown trouser sort of way.
Yeah, probably. I'm looking forward to laying down some 11s. Finally, we got the car loaded on the trailer. It was hugely challenging, but unfortunately I don't have any video of it because it was in somebody else's drive and I didn't want to invade their privacy. And so to the journey home. More collection capers. So we're back on the M25 after picking up the Subaru. It was an absolute nightmare. I met a really nice guy who sold us the car. Very, very nice. And he helped us load it along with a friend of mine and my wife. Couldn't have done it without you, Jenna. Anyway, it was a real nightmare because the drive was gravel and mud, and the car doesn't really have any front suspension. So the oh, shut up, Google. So the front wheels didn't rotate, so we used wheel dollies on bits of wood and my engine crane to hoist the front of the car up and push us along. It was inch by inch with me winching it on the trailer, and the poor winch, I'm sure it was at the limit of what it could pull. But eventually we did get it on. It's back to front on the trailer, which is slightly worrying. I would have preferred to put it with the engine at the front, but there was absolutely no way we were ever going to turn it round on his driveway with the amount of struggles we had just getting it on the trailer. But it's on, and it's well strapped down, and once again I'm really glad I'm in a Discovery, because I think a lesser car would have struggled with the weight bias being wrong. So at least we're on our way, and I'm so excited to have picked up this car. Really looking forward to getting stuck in. Here's a shot of me getting the car off the trailer. You can see I'm using my engine crane to lift the front of the car because the suspension is already disconnected. It's the next day. It's a lovely day at that. So we arrived late last night and got the Subaru off the trailer. But unfortunately we really struggled to get it in the unit. So the landlord of the unit has very kindly agreed to use his digger to come and pick up the front of it. Oh, and that's him starting it up right now, so I better go. I might be able to take some photos and video while it's being done, but I'm not sure. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, we're in. So off goes the landlord with his digger. Sorry, I couldn't really film that because it was a bit busy. But we're in. Let the fun commence. Join me soon for the next episode of Project Minty, where I'll be starting to dismantle the car, taking out the engine and the wiring loom and all the other kind of things. Don't forget to share, subscribe and like this video to keep updated with my progress. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching.